Hey, yo, guys, what is up? What is up? Dar is back. And look at this, boys and girls. Romulus. That's right, Star Trek Online's first expansion has been released. As a matter of fact, well, it will be released in 1 hour and 10 minutes from the moment I'm speaking, while I'm recording this. And there's been a ton of changes. And yeah, this video is just kind of going to talk about some of these changes as we kind of basically view the website here together. This is the trailer you're currently looking at that they have released for it. Some of these ships look awesome. This particular one was not one of my favorites. That was the Romulan bird of prey. That particular model I personally never cared for. But let's shut that down, and here we go. Romulus on Star Trek Online Legacy of Romulus, boys and girls. So yeah, this is going to be awesome. I was never a huge fan of the Romulans myself, or their ships, or their species, or anything about them personally. But with that said, I am hugely excited about it, and I'm gonna play it. And as a matter of fact, it's gonna be our next big series. It's going to be, I guarantee it's already going to be an engineer. And here is why it's going to be an engineer. I want to show you this. First of all, we know I love engineers, right? Check this out. The support drone and the attack drone. Tell me that's not freaking awesome looking. I mean, the crescent bolt gun. On the attack drone, it doesn't say anything over here on the support drone except side view and side view. That is just really cool looking in comparison to the drones we currently have in game. I mean, that is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to be running a Romulan engineer, point blank. Enough said. That is coming May 21st, which is today. There's my clock right there. Like I said, 1 hour and 9 minutes now. I'm so excited. Alright, so the Romulan and remnants are gone. You are one of the survivors, struggling to survive in the aftermath of unspeakable destruction. These are dark and dangerous times for your people, as the Tashiar crack down on any decent and mysterious being, unleashed terror throughout the flung war colony worlds. Okay, so they're going to crack down on everybody and the colony worlds. You will be one of, you will be the one to reshape an empire, gather allies, go undercover, find the proof that will rally your people to revolt. Together, you will rise up against the oppressive Reman. Or no, yeah, it's Reman. The oppressive regime and demand freedom. You will fight for your people. You are the legacy of Romulus. Isn't that nifty? So, new features. Let's just jump into new features here. Play as a Romulan. You can play as a Romulan or a Reman and immerse yourself in the story-driven missions written exclusively for the Romulan Republic point of view. Warbirds. So we will, one of the ships, I imagine one of our max level ships, or at least be captain, I would imagine, is going to be the Warbird. Now guys, I'm going to get this video recorded, edited, and out to you guys immediately. I mean immediately, because this thing released in an hour, and at that point I want to start recording some in-game shit. But I want to get this out because I'm just so damned excited. I mean, I can't wait. And it's hour, and I'm all like, I'm like a kid and waiting for Christmas. Alright, now this one has got me something here, and I have to check into this. It says, start as any faction. Create your first character as a member of the Klingon, Federation, or Romulan Republic, and level your captain from 1 to 50. Now, the reason I got to spend a second on that is, first of all, everybody who plays Star Trek currently knows that you have had to, it started out Lieutenant Commander, now it was up to Commander you had to level your Federation character to, and then you could start a Klingon character. Now they changed that because at Lieutenant Commander, when you made a Klingon, there was nothing for you to do except PvP and exploration missions, you know, where you just fly around a nebula looking for random bullshit. You know, and that was pretty much about it. You just had to grind out all these exploration shit just to level up to where you could get to a level to where you could start doing the missions that had already been created for both factions. You know, which was pretty much the Romulan and up story arcs. So they changed it to Lieutenant Commander, so you didn't have to do all that shit. You just automatically start out at the level where all those missions were available to you. Okay, and last night I started recording it, and today I edited it, and I, got it all ready for you guys. The very first mission or video for the Klingon Empire. I went in, made my character last night, started it up, got the first video ready for you guys. But then I come here and it says Klingons are now going to start at level 1. So I have to ask the question now: if Klingons start at level 1, did they produce missions? Did they produce content for the Klingons for 1 through 20 now? Or have they made the Klingons back to extremely super duper grindy? Before it was, what, 10 missions, I think, to grind. Now it would be 20. So, God, let's hope they released just a bunch of new content for the Klingons for level 1 to 20. And I'm going to hold on to that video I've made. And if they did release a bunch of new content for it, then I'm just going to get rid of that video and redo it for level 1, because it's new shit. And everybody likes to see new shit. So, everybody who is watching this video, if you have not played Star Trek Online, okay, if, you've never checked it out, there's a link on the screen right there. You see the annotation. Click that link, and you can download Star Trek Online for free. Start playing it with us, and wow, this is going to be good. And something else I would like to mention before we continue on is this is Star Trek Online's first expansion. Okay, this is the new expansion. You know how much I've paid for this new expansion? $0.00. I'm going to get this for nothing. Okay, I'm going to get some new, there's probably going to be some new shit I'm going to want to buy, but it's costing me nothing for the expansion. And if I'm not mistaken, there's another space sci-fi genre game out there. What was that called? Soup Wars, the Cracker Republic or something? Yeah, they had a new expansion, and if you were a subscriber, it was $10. If you were a free-to-play member, it's $20. So if you're not going to pay out that money, you're not even going to see any of their new content. You're not going to be able to do shit with any of their new shit. Unless you are a subscriber and then pay $10, which is complete and utter bullshit. Because at the very, very extreme least, it's a free-to-play game. And if you're a subscriber on a free-to-play game, fuck that. Give the subscribers the game for free. Don't fucking make them pay. They're already fucking paying their goddamn bill. And then the free-to-play people have to pay $20 for it. Well, this is free. And this is going to be awesome. Some of these new ships is just awesome. Here's one of the, I think they call it Raptors in this game or something like that. If you remember from the last movie, Nemesis, that was the new Warbird. Remember when the captain came on the screen there and she said, I am whoever she was, captain of the Warbird, Victor, I can't remember what she said the name of the thing was, but she said captain of the Warbird, and then the name of it. So they were Warbirds in that game. And then in this game here, they've just taken them, I guess, and made them something else, and then the old original Warbird is still here. Let's see, what else are they bringing us? Well, we are going to see the return of Empress Sela. That's right, the original Denise Crosby, the original voice of Sela, is coming back, and or Tasha is coming back as Empress Sela. So yeah, her voice is going to be in this, and returns to reprise her role as Empress Sela. Play a game of political cat and mouse as you drive deeper into the intrigue surrounding and destruction of Romulus. So yeah, that's telling me there's probably going to be a lot of voiceover in this, like we've seen with a lot of the feature episodes. That's awesome. That is one thing that this game has lacked, is a good voiceover. You've seen it here and there. They started doing it a little bit after, the Star, was it, what I say, Soup War? I can't remember what I called it. After Star Wars came out, you've seen them start doing it some here, and it was really shitty, but it got really good as time went on. So I'm really excited to see that. I cover the horrifying truth behind a mysterious new enemy that seeks to terrorize the Beta Quadrant and eliminate the people. Eliminate your people. Beta Quadrant. It doesn't ring a bell. But, yeah, I think I seen let's see if we can find that screenshot. I thought I seen a screenshot. It's like, this is it. Yeah, this is the screenshot of this new enemy. Those ships are kind of cool looking. I like this one right here. This big one. I'm guessing, looking at these other two, this one's going to be a science, this one's going to be a tactical. I could be backwards though, and that could be a cruiser, but that could also be a science officer and not showing us the cruiser. But regardless, those are some pretty cool looking ships. I got a few ideas, but I can't really put them into words, because the races I'm thinking of are just from obscure games and Star Trek history. It could really be anything, but it is really cool looking. Tholian reputation. Fight against the Tholians in this new reputation and unlock exclusive rewards and benefits for maximum level captains. Okay, this I gotta say something on. Alright, now we have the reputation for the board shit, right? To get the Omega stuff. And the Omega stuff is really cool looking. Don't get me wrong, the Omega stuff is really cool looking. And I'm an aesthetic nerd, it's gotta look cool, it's gotta be cool, I like that. Okay, that said, then they throw in the Romulan shit, Romulan reputation, and I'm leveling that out. Now you gotta remember, these all concern employee dailies that you have to do every day, to get the points, to get the shit together, to level the reputation. Okay, so now we got 2. And for somebody like me, that's a lot. When I got all these characters, and, even if you have 1 main for Klingon, 1 main for Federation, and now you have 1 main for Romulus, that's 3 characters you're going to have to run through now, 3 reputation mission thingies, and level. So it's cool that there's something new. And I'm excited to see what the exclusive rewards and benefits come from this Tholian thing. I'm really hoping it's not a ship, because I hate the Tholians. I hate the race. I think the race is extremely unimaginative, and I just hate the ships. They look like crystals, pointy crystals, pointy geometry crystal things. I hate them. But hopefully, it's something cool that appeals to me. Like the Silent Enemy, those ships look cool. I'm really hoping it's, something cool. And it says, the Beta Quadrant. Well, there's never been, of course there's always been a Beta Quadrant, but we've never heard or seen or anything that I can think of from the Beta Quadrant. So, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Let's see, what else we got? Let's see if we got anything else. This is, what they're showing for the Tholians. See, I just don't really care for this ship. I like them as enemies. I think it's a cool ship for an enemy ship that I'm fighting against. But it's nothing I want to see on my team. It's nothing I want to see my allies playing with. Unless they roll a Tholian faction. And then I just wouldn't play that faction. See what else we got here. This is a screenshot of the new UI. Pretty much the exact same thing that we got now, just with some spit and polish. I think it looks pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. What the frack is that? That better not be the new enemy for the beta quadrant. Although the ships do kind of look like a, bug species. That's what I was thinking of when I seen them. Star Trek Enterprise, the Arachnids. The ships look luminescent of that with the colors and stuff. The shapes don't, but just the color scheme and stuff on them was reminding me of the Arachnids. The the Xindi Arachnids. Alright, what else we got here? Alright, so this looks like this is going to be the viewpoint, from the ship dock. From the star dock. No, here we go. Okay, this is going to be the new screen for picking your race and stuff. There you go. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that change. That is kind of neat. Engineering, science, tactical, little icons over there. You can see what is that, a gun for engineering. Science has a tricorder. Tactical, I don't know what the hell that thing is. Looks like it should be a gun, I don't know. That looks like that would be cool. Down here at the bottom we see race, and an appearance, and a background. That's interesting. I'm interested to see what background is. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what background is going to be. Is it just going to let you see different schemes, in the character creation, or what is that going to do? That is interesting. I definitely want to see what that's going to be. See what else we got here. Okay, well there's Empress Sela. Actually, a very good model of her. I do like that. You see, I like the little holographic display right behind her. It's kind of neat. Which we've seen that on like the Odyssey class. Okay, so there's our Warbird. I have no issues with that ship whatsoever. Now this is the bird of prey I like. The one here in the middle. This old style from the original series era, I just don't really care for that. Never cared for that ship. This one I really like though. And this one looks like it's going to be a skin or one of their original designs on the Raptor. That I am calling for right this minute for this video the new new Warbird from that last movie. It just looks like a different skin on it. I don't like that skin. I like the model that's currently in game better than that. Now that one's pretty neat. That one's pretty cool. I do like that. It's kind of like got that armored look to it, like a ship encased in armor. So that's pretty cool. What else we got? Okay, now that's one we've seen there. See, it just with the yellow and the dark. I don't know. It just reminds me of a bug. Maybe the new race is a bee. We've seen a copy of that bee, and it is kind of yellow and black, like a yellow jacket. Let's see. There's our drones again. I really like those models there. I hope they would look cool in game. I kind of hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for these tentacles. Tentacles might be a little too much, at least on the attack drone, how they're going out forward of it. Whereas this one looks like it's kind of walking on the drone, or on the tentacles a little bit. Now that's cool. But with them out front like that, I don't know what I think of. Not until we see it in game. I'm not going to make any judgment calls. Again, there's our Tholians. Looks pretty much like what we see in game currently. Slightly different, but overall pretty much the same. And back to our characters. So yeah, guys, I think we're done with this video. This is really awesome, guys, and I can't wait to start recording and checking this shit out in about, looks like 52 minutes. So till next time, guys, remember, comment, rate, and subscribe. Hit that link you see on the annotation you see on the screen right there if you would like to try this game out for yourself. And until next time, guys, I will see you in game.